Hello, everybody. My name's Sue Ellam, and I'm a founder of Mystic Matters. I've been a tarot reader here for 25 years, and I did the festivals for about 14 of those years. I'm also a trained graphologist, so the human psyche has always been of great interest to me. So I've been doing that for about 25 years as well. So now I will hand over to my friend to introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carrie Beleno, and I'm here in America. And I am an intuitive Reiki master. And what that means is I've taken the Japanese healing modality of Reiki, in particular Usui Reiki, and the energy components of that healing modality. And I have integrated my intuitive ability with it. So I have been an intuitive Reiki master for 20 plus years, and I focus on the emotional, energetic, and physical imbalances that people experience and how to shake them out energetically, but also how to fill people in mentally about what they're experiencing or their journey around why they're experiencing these things energetically.
So as you can see, Carrie and I, though we come from different perspectives, we really approach the same kind of subject. So we've decided to collaborate on a series of videos answering people's questions. And I mean, Carrie will be asking a lot of the questions that she's got from her supporters as well. So, and it's people that are kind of have a fear or anxiety, and they're wondering how to cope with it or how they achieve better things in their lives. So these are things that both of us have been dealing with, and these are questions that we've both been asked by clients over many, many years. So now we're going to try and put them down on video and see if maybe they can help people along the way. Over to you, Carrie.
Yes, I completely agree. We have been mutually sharing our journeys with each other for quite a few years now, and we've always said, wouldn't it be great if someday we can work together? And lo and behold, a pandemic created the perfect opportunity for us to work together. So Sue, talk briefly about what your section of the reading looks like.
Okay, with me, I'm going to draw cards. Carrie will ask me the question, and we're leaving it that I don't know the questions ahead of time. So Carrie's going to ask me questions, and I'm going to draw some cards on those questions, on that question, and then I will interpret the cards according to the question. So that is my part. So we start off with the cards to see what path the cards want to lead us down. So that's my part of it.
And then I'm going to tap into the energy of the cards, the messages of the cards, and listen for what intuitively feels like the prominent messages or message around those cards and Sue's interpretation of them, so that I can give some practical solutions or some practical advice on how to move forward with this information. And oh, I lost my train of thought. That's what happens when we
yeah.
Go ahead, Sue.
Yeah, no, it's really, Carrie and I aren't going to be going into discussion about the cards or about her interpretation or my interpretation, because both of our interpretations will be valid, and they will be just a different perspective. So some people might kind of get drawn towards my take on things, and some people can get drawn towards Carrie's. So there's no right or wrong. So that's where we're coming from. So we've got and we're just kind of putting it out there in order to help people. I mean, you know, and maybe give some insight.
And I'd like to add that we are not foretelling the future. That is not possible with the collective energy of change and shift that's happening right now. We are creating this as we go along. And so you won't be seeing any psychic predictions from either of us, because that's not what we do. And that's not why we're here. We're here to assist you in moving forward with your joy and your healing.
That's a very good point, and I should actually comment on that as myself. With my cards, they've always worked for me on a self-development level. They've always been about, you can get to this point in your life, but only if you do this. You know, I haven't tended to work with the people wanting to know if they're going to win the lottery or tall, dark, handsome strangers. For some reason, I've always attracted people who have had some, quite often, trauma. Some people are just curious as well, but I tend to get more of the human condition type questions. So I'm not here predicting kind of future things. This is basically all about the question I'm asked, and the cards will give some insight onto how this can be dealt with. That's how I've always read the cards.
And that's my take as well. Empowerment, moving forward, releasing trauma, moving out of the human condition that doesn't suit you, all things that I've been working for decades on as well.
Yeah. So I feel quite a good match from over the pond. I'm here in the UK, so it's a international collaboration.
All right, I'm ready to get started. Sue, do you have any disclaimers?
Yeah, I mean, any kind of things, any kind of channel that deals with the cards or anything, we always have to say it's for kind of entertainment and spiritual purposes only. It's just a standard, and so I have to say that. Entertainment, spiritual purposes only.
And in my Reiki work, my disclaimer is that my messages are for guidance purposes, and they are not meant to be a replacement for any medical advice.
Right. Now, we're going to put our contact details in the description below. So if you want to get in touch with either of us, everything's down there. So, but this is just an introduction to an exciting adventure ahead. So I do hope everybody enjoys and finds this useful and helpful. So, so shall we sign off now? I think we've said enough. Yeah.
Let's get started. And in the comments, if you have any questions you'd like us to address, feel free to list them in the comments, and we'll be happy to take a look at them.
Okay, thank you, and
Perfect.
We'll get the video started. Okay, thanks very much for listening. Bye.